What to do, guys? Welcome back to Clinch Conversations. I'm here with my boy James. How you doing, bro?
We're good, man. Ready to
Sick.
rock and roll, son. Going into Miami,
That's right. Hey,
327.
we're going to Miami. Bienvenidos y Miami. This is episode
Yeah, that's
18. We're here for we're coming off two insane cards, looking to make it three in a row, and I think we're gonna have a very good chance of that, man.
yeah,
Uh,
man. I think so too. Before we even get into it, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment on the videos. Follow us on TikTok, Clinch Conversations Pod. Follow us on Twitter at Clinch Convos Pod. Fight _ talk _ and Split the Diff Pod. All on X.
yes, sir.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Catch
Y'all
us
know what
on
I'm
TikTok
saying?
too for short form comment. I put my picks out for each card on the Split the Diff pod on TikTok. I went 11-2 by the way last week. It's a banger fucking card. They told me not to chase. Azamat Makoev sold me on $50, and then I made 111 by chasing. So somebody say don't chase, don't listen to them fucking losers, bro. Develop that gambling addiction. It ended up paying off for the one time and the 20 times I tried it. So maybe don't listen to me, kids. But yeah, dude. I mean, this is gonna be a fucking banger card. Well, before we get to that, let's talk about last card. Just starting with, I mean, the first four fights were pretty insane, man. I felt like Kai Kamaka, Dakota Hope. Do you think there was a little bit of a robbery there? I mean, I don't like Dakota Hope. He was a snooze fest here in person, beat my homie's training partner by crotch sniffing, but he looked really good in that fight against the guy Kai Kamaka, who's beat guys like Bubba, was it Bubba Watkins or Bubba Jenkins or whatever say his name was. I know there's two guys with that name.
I was late coming into that card, so I missed the first couple.
Dude, okay, so let me run you down. Okay, first fight, a banger fight, could have went either way. We get into the second. I had money on Kamaka, so I was happy. But my boy Parker cursed my parlay in the group chat. I was like, Kamaka won, fucker. He goes, fuck your 12-leg parlay. It's gonna miss, and it did by one. That he jinxed me successfully. Deani Barbosa, Melissa Gatto was very interesting because it was very on par. Then Deani Barbosa threw basically a fucking soccer kick with
I
grounded
did see
opponent.
that.
And
Yeah, I saw
so it
that.
should have been a DQ, to be honest, but I have money on Barboza, so fuck it. We ball. One of the judges had it as a draw. The other had 29-28 Barboza, which everybody was pissed about. Everybody thought it should have been a draw. Gatto's a tough chick, man. She took that shit like a champ and kept coming, but she just couldn't do it. Then we get to my disappointment of the night. I think we talked so much shit about Trayshawn Gore, it made him good.
That's facts, man.
I
Trayshawn
mean,
Gore. I was tweeting, I was like, is he good? Or is Trayshawn Gore good now?
the pain that ensued at that Easter get together, brother. I was sitting there with my family, and I'm in the corner going, "Fuck, fuck, no, fuck! What are you doing, Azamat? Fuck!" Every dude that gets knocked out, I should know better. If they come in their next fight fighting conservative, and Azamat looked terrible from fucking start to finish. He just kept getting pieced up by a dude who couldn't put together strikes against Adolfo Vieira. That really pissed me off. And
That was just
so
wild all around. Like that.
yeah, it was a great fight. It was a great fight. Don't get me wrong. Not to take anything away from Gore. He earned it. He really proved me wrong and earned some of my respect right there. He fucking broke my
Yeah.
pockets. But whoever had Trayshawn Gore by sub or KO came up that night. And
Yeah, that's absolutely
I'm not sure if
insane.
you've seen on our TikTok, Corner Talk MMA commented, because he had just did an interview with Trayshawn Gore. He commented on our page. He was like, I'm pretty sure Gore has this one. Hate that you all hate him, but I also understand he's not the most exciting fighter and he lets us down. He's like, but I really think he has this one. Bro, he made 2,500 off of Trayshawn Gore finish. 5 to make 2,500 after interviewing him. And the interview was nice, man. Gore was really, like, he sounded completely different in terms of being level-headed for this fight. Didn't sound how he did an Ultimate Fighter or his last fight out. So props to him for fucking starching. He really did starch him. Bell to bell, he kicked his ass, bro. I mean, he took him down. I really don't envision Gore as a wrestler. Took him down, elbows to the face against a great wrestler in Bakoev. So, as much as it pains me to say, congrats to the hammerhead shark looking motherfucker. And then, so when did you tune in? Did you start watching at the Alice Pereira fight? Did you see that?
It was right at Trayshawn Gore fight because I was like, what is happening? Dakota's gonna be pissed.
Oh, bro, I was livid. I started drinking after that fight. I was fucking mad, bro. I was like, dude, I put $50 on Bakoev between two bets on 4-leg parlays. Every other leg hit but Bakoev. I was so fucking mad. But yeah, Alice Pereira came in. She had the one single that I bet on that night, came in clutch. fucking knee to the jaw. Haley
Yeah, that was a
Cowan.
wild knockout.
That was a
Women's MMA
beautiful
is back,
knockout, man.
son.
Yeah, she looked way better this fight than she did her last fight against Montserrat Rendon,
So,
and I'm
yeah,
happy to
she was
say that.
super gassed her last fight. And, the women's MMA, we've got some wild knockouts just back to back.
Yeah,
Macy
women
Barber
been getting
still is in
knocked
the
out.
wake.
I know it pained you to say that, so I'll take pride in the fact that you were able to get that sentence out without crying. I know it pained you to say that. I know you're probably still recovering as well.
Yeah,
Then our boy Darius Flowers we picked to
it's
win,
tough.
who's 13-8-1, by the way.
I told you,
Uh,
man, the power. Play on the power, man.
here's the thing, though, dog. He was losing that fight until he popped Vanata's shoulder out. Then it was over, and
I
that's
thought
where
it
I
was his
fucked up.
rib.
It might have been his rib, but I thought it was his shoulder. Also, I was drinking at the time, so don't give me too much credit here. But so I had that ticket that I showed you where I had Flowers. So I got to that fight and I had 2 tickets that were live on that fight. One for Flowers, one for Vanata. We got to the end of round 1. Vanata was winning, and I missed at the end of round 1 where he hurt him, and I cashed out the Flowers one. Flowers comes out, starches him like 20 seconds into the second round. There goes my other ticket. And Flowers really made it sound like he was putting on a clinic that whole fight. And in reality, I think he just got a lucky thing. But props to him for beating Vanata, who's fought some tough guys like 5 or 6 years ago and has been off for like 2 or 3 years. So I'm not gonna take nothing away from the guy. It was a good win. I thought it was a little bit of a war as long as it lasted, but
Yeah.
it was pretty decent. That card did not disappoint, man. I liked it.
No, that was a great Apex card for
Yeah,
sure.
it was. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That's why we don't get rid of the Apex, because the Apex cards fucking deliver. Alessandro Costa put on a clinic against Stuart Nickel, who has just had the worst draw at opponents in the UFC. I mean, he has been fucked up in all 3 fights. I mean, he got finished by Jesus Aguilar. He's now been finished by Alessandro Costa. Who was the guy in between them that he lost to? Was it Jack Jenkins? No, it was
I don't
Luis
remember.
Rocha, I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Yeah, it was, unless his name is, Lucas Rocha. And he has been, okay, he lost by sub, U decision, and TKO. So he has lost every way you can in the UFC. He has had 3 tough draws, and he was undefeated coming in the UFC, and now is 8-3 on a 3-fight skid.
Ooh. Damn, dude, I heard that.
For real? That means the mic picked it up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That was, bro. I've been trying to do that all fucking day. Hold up. Let me see if there we go. Little baby one. Yeah, no, I needed that. Sitting in that mail truck gets me compressed all fucking day like this. Just walking around like fucking Trayshawn Gore. But yeah, dude, that was a fun fight. And then my bounce back started on my betting. Bounce back started on Thomas Peterson, who I knew all week long Thomas Peterson was going to beat Guillermo Pat. But
Yeah.
I went on TikTok and I picked Pat, and I put a caution sign by it because I love Peterson's wrestling. I knew I should have picked Peterson. I would have been 12-1 on last week's card. I would have
Yeah,
went 12-1.
100%.
Yeah, I would have
I
went
didn't know you betted
12-1.
against him.
Well, I didn't bet against him. I bet on him, but like the way I do it on TikTok is my
Oh,
picks.
your picks. Yeah.
So my pick on there, I had is Guillermo Pat, and then I realized Alan Fry is dog shit, and that was not a good win. And Peterson went to war with Petrino until he didn't.
No.
And shout out Peterson for putting on a wrestling clinic and winning me some money, because I finished with Peterson, Delano, Ewing, Jandaroba, and Moicano, who was the 2 easiest dogs of the year, by the way. Let me just tell you now. Delano and
Jose
Ruchala.
Delano got a win.
Jose Delano and Ruchala, fucking banger fight. I really like Jose Delano and I like Ruchala, and they both came to bang. I thought it was funny because Jose Delano does the One Piece shit. I don't know if you're an anime guy, but Ruchala looks like a Titan off Attack on Titan, so it kind of had that fucking anime itch in the back of my head. Like, dude, this is fucking lit. Your boy Tommy McMillan starts Zucchini with his zucchini out.
Yeah. I'm really glad that happened. Tommy McMillan went in there and just like threw down, son, went to war.
Said, you want to wear wings to my fucking weigh-in, bitch? You're about to die.
No defense whatsoever, just going there and slugging it out. I'm really excited to watch his next fight. They got to put that boy in an arena because
they need to. Yeah, he definitely needs to be on the next card with O'Malley. I wouldn't be mad if we're still. What the hell? What the fuck's going on? Oh my god, there's a hockey ad playing. What the fuck? These motherfuckers.
Tommy came in. And
My
he
bad.
just like, I don't, that is a fan favorite of a fighter
Yeah.
right there. Just somebody that walks in there, bangs it out. I don't know how long he's going to last, but like if he can sharpen up his defense and, and just get better in his striking, make sure his wrestling's on tack. And I mean, he can go far. He'll do well, and he'll do well with the fans too.
Oh yeah, I think he's a great prospect. I agree with what you said. He needs to be in an arena because he's a character. I mean, I sat and watched Jaden Cable's live with him for 45 minutes of the day, where he's just talking about all his bad habits, gambling, talking about he likes to smoke, drink, all this other stuff, shit you can't say on TikTok. Excuse me, and him just being a real G saying it anyways. And he fights good, man. I would like to see him at featherweight. He's doing pretty good. I'd like to see him give him somebody with a little bit more potential to them. I don't know off the top of my head who I'd like to see, but I mean, if you want to step it up a notch, dude, call me crazy. Give him Patricio Pitbull when he loses this Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
No, that's
That'd
a
be
rough
tough.
step.
It
That's
would
a rough
actually
step.
be pretty wild if he beats Pitbull. I don't, because I don't see Pitbull winning this fight coming up Saturday.
Yeah.
But big step up in competition.
Yeah,
Big
the only
step
thing
up.
that I think would be going for Tommy is Pitbull's chin.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, because Pitbull's going to have the wrestling edge. He's going to have the striking edge. Or not the striking edge. He's going to have the wrestling edge. And he's going to have the fucking grappling edge. Which I think, anyways, Tommy could, be some kind of fucking underrated grappler. I don't know.
yeah.
But
It could
I,
be.
I don't I don't see that off first glance. And, Patricio does have that fucking pedigree of great fights in all around skills. So, but yeah, no, I think it'd be a great fight to book, but I don't think they'll give it to him just because they would that pad that record a little bit. But definitely impressed with Tommy, and then even more impressed with my boy, motherfucking Double E, the Professor Finesser. Ethan Ewing's a dog.
Yeah, man. Ethan Ewing is a problem at bantamweight. Man, he's so smooth in there, man. He's so hard to hit. He's got the biggest head in the division, and he doesn't
Yeah.
get hit. He moves like prime Cody Garbrandt almost. He's almost that quick. His striking's phenomenal. He can sprawl well when he's trying to get wrestled. Man, I think he's just an all around great fighter, and he's got some
He
major
is.
potential at bantamweight. Definitely gonna be betting on him no matter who he's fighting in his next fight.
Yeah, he made me some money, and I was happy about it. I was really happy about it because, man, 5 to pay 90 after losing 70. Thank you, Ethan Ewing. You're a beast, man. Thank you to the last 5 guys that bet on this card and the one lady, I should say. But yeah, no, Double E, Professor Finesser, put on a master class against a boring motherfucker, Rafael Estevam, who was talking mad shit, saying, "Put your money on me if I'm the underdog. I'm going to starch this guy." You didn't start
Yeah,
shit,
Ethan
nothing.
was. I mean, the body shots he was ripping to the body too. I
Flow
mean,
state was
it was
insane,
just
bro.
it was insane. That was a crazy fight. That was a
I
crazy
love when they just tear up the
performance by
body,
Ethan.
bro. Just fucking
Yeah,
tear up the body and break them down. There was 2 body knockouts in one night. Him and Stuart Nickel both got finished by body knockout.
just
Beautiful.
folded him.
Yeah, it's the shit, man. I love it. And then we had the fucking insane finish of the night that looked like we might have a fraud check in Abdul Rahman Yakyayev, which I was kind of hoping happened. Because can you believe motherfuckers already say he's top 5 in the light heavyweight division? I can't believe that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's insane, man.
That's absolutely nuts.
I mean, he got the dub, but he didn't do it in spectacular fashion the way that
He was in
everybody was
trouble for
thinking
a
that it
little bit
was.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he was a massive favorite too. Master.
Minus
Whoa,
2,000.
what am I saying? Massive, not
It sounded
master.
like you said master.
Massive.
Master. Okay.
Doesn't
You're
look like
right.
Mr. Beast at all on television. Just looks
No,
like Mr.
no.
Beast on his fighter profile,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is
He's,
wild to me.
I call him Mr. Yeast because he ain't Mr. Beast, dude. But yeah, he got molded like bread for that first, 45 seconds and then reversed it. But dude, fucking hella people, including MMA Joey, already have him ranked higher than Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree. I'm just like, throw him in there with them guys. Throw him, fuck it. Jamal Hill may suck right now, but he's a big motherfucker to take down, dude.
Dude,
I'm
let me
sorry.
tell y'all something about MMA Joey. MMA Joey
Fucking clown.
is a oh boy. I wish I could say the word. MMA
Don't
Joey
do it. Don't do it.
is just an arrogant, just ignorant, just God, pessimistic, just awful,
Watches UFC just to
awful
hate on it.
person. Yeah, yeah. This guy spends his entire life taking donations from people off the internet and just ripping the only sport that he watches and just rips it and just hates it. I'm like,
And you just
why do
know
you
he's
watch it
unathletic.
if
You
you
just know
hate
he's
it?
unathletic, dude. You just know he
Why?
can't hoop.
What's the point of being a complainer? Like, why do you want to make other people's life ass by
Yeah.
having to hear you just spew off hate all the time? Listen, MMA Joey, dog.
You suck.
I hope we run into you at a UFC event and you pop off out the mouth
That
because that
motherfucker,
I
dude. You
hate
know
that
what?
guy. I
You go
hate
for
that
you go
guy.
for the legs, dude. I go for the neck, dude. I'm just call for your mama.
Golly,
Call for your mama, motherfucker.
that boy. Golly, I don't want to give too much shot at MMA Joey, but that guy's a
No, I
fucking
like that call
loser.
out. I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna tag him. Hopefully, we'll get free clout off of it, dude. Fucking, then we can really you can beat him up on Misfits boxing.
That's facts. Hey y'all, give me a call. I'll go box anybody.
Same here. I got a big belly, but let me hold the towel. I can make weight.
Then we're gonna move into old Baby Shark.
Yeah, and I told you, man. I love being right, dude. Rob Schneider for the win, man. It
Yeah,
wasn't the best fight to watch. And I love that Bisping gets so bored by fights he starts saying bullshit. Which I really hadn't heard the commentary all night because I was at my family's most of the day. We get back and time for the Virna fight. And Bisping's like, I don't know if she's winning the fight. She's got the control, but she's done nothing with it. And I'm just like, look, bro, I know you got one fucking eye. All right. I know. But we both know she's winning this fucking fight. Like, there is, unless she finishes Virna, she's down 2 rounds to nothing. This fight is in the fucking bag, unless she 10-8s her in the third, which she did
yeah.
not. And
No,
for the longest that he was sitting there like, I don't know that she's winning. I don't know that she's winning. Well, fuck, I don't know if the earth is round with that logic. It is fucking ridiculous. And I love hearing the shit because it's just like, just say that you're bored. I would much rather respect that than just you be like, I don't know. I don't know. And I love Bisping, but it pisses me off. And I don't know why I like Virna so much. Um, my
it's
MMA
just
group chat was
she's
sick, dude.
she's got this. She's just got something just wild going on with her, son. She's just a damn, like you said, she's like this sweet, sweet granny looking woman that just goes out there and just
Mauls you.
wrestle.
Just a
Yeah,
fucking wet blanket thrown
just
on you.
don't let you go anywhere, man.
Yeah. And my MMA group chat on TikTok, they were like, Virna's got a little jiggle going. I was like, please stop. Please, for
Oh
the
my
love of
god,
God.
no.
Please, for the love of God, stop.
Yeah.
And that turned into a hear me out conversation, but we'll talk about that later off air. But yeah, and then we move into my second favorite dog of the night. This was the easiest fucking fight to make of 2026. There were so many underlying factors here. Money Moicano, give me my fucking money, easy fucking money, as in Brazil, drinking beer, eating fucking steaks. That's my fucking guy. He literally said if I'd have lost to Chris Duncan in this fight, I'd have retired. That's how fucking easy he knew that fight was. He made Moicano look like Dustin Poirier striking.
Yeah, Moicano, yeah, his striking, that's what I'm gonna want to start with, is that's where he found his rhythm at in the beginning of the fight. And he was just piecing up, dunking, he was sticking the jab. And I mean that wasn't even a under the chin squeeze that he
No,
was able to get. That was
neck
just
crank.
I was on the
Yep.
jawbone and just crunk it, son. And I mean, he tapped almost
Oh yeah.
immediately. Yeah,
He
it was
got
almost
him.
like Hamzat, what he did to Robert Whitaker,
Yeah,
except
broke
without the
Whitaker's jaw.
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say I was impressed, but I knew I was right. It was just like watching Jake Matthews take it on Chitty and Giacani. Knew it was coming. Their teammates, an American top team. The fight was booked without Moicano even knowing. Apparently, I'm sure that pissed him off. Chris Duncan said in an interview, "When Moicano's beat my ass like a bunch of times over the years, but this is different. This is the actual fight." What that tells me is you're scared right off the jump. That's all I needed to hear: the hammer and the fucking money line from Moicano and the sub, which was a great play that night too. And I mean, what did he do wrong? Nothing. He had Chris bleeding at the end of the round, first round. As soon as he got him on the ground, second round, I mean, he was beating the shit out of his nose. His nose was leaking.
That's the
And
thing about Moicano, man. Like when he does win and when he beats guys, they come out looking like different people. I mean, what he did to BSD was
that was such a good
sensational.
fight. That's my most
I mean,
favorite hate watch, besides
the
maybe Dustin Connor too.
these guys, they leave the octagon absolutely mangled if they lose to Moicano. I mean, he just knows how to put damage on you. The elbows in
Yeah.
the clinch, elbows on the ground. He just finds the most damaging shots to take, and he is. I mean, it's just when he does win, he fucks those guys up.
Yes,
Like it's
bro, big
bad.
time. He's a fucking beast, bro. And I mean, the disrespect that don't get me wrong, Chris Duncan's been on a tear. Rembecki, great win. Terrence McKinney is not that great a win in 2026. And that's no disrespect to Terrence McKinney. He's a balls to the wall or balls on the floor kind of guy. If he don't get you out of there in a minute and 30 seconds, he's usually gonna lose. And that's just how it goes. And to take that and then say Chris Duncan is just going to show Moicano levels like everybody fucking did in my group chat last week. I just sat back and laughed. I said, bet me $20. They're like, no, I'm already losing money to FanDuel. I'm like, all right, it's whatever. You're going to lose
Mhm.
more this weekend, fucker, because that is a dumb decision. That I mean, they're training partners. Moicano has the better jiu-jitsu. He has the better striking. Duncan's just a brawler, and there's nothing wrong with that, but he doesn't beat anybody in top 15, man. And to give him Moicano, I felt super disrespectful, and I'm so glad Moicano starched his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took that one
Yeah.
personal and that was made, bro. I was like, you can't be fucking serious. Moicano coming off a title shot against Islam, moving all the way against the unranked guy, which don't get me wrong, he didn't deserve a title shot. Never saying he did. But the disrespect. Give him Bobby
Yeah.
Green or somebody, bro. Don't give him fucking Moicano.
Moicano starches Bobby Green. I'd like to see that fight.
Bobby Green might have beat Chris Duncan really easily too, bro. I'll be real with you. Bobby Green's looked phenomenal. So
Yeah.
but
Never know.
that card was
Now,
awesome. It was a fucking awesome, dude. Do you got your who's got up stocks and down stocks? I can do mine first if you want.
oh yeah, you go ahead.
So the three fighters I think gained stock, and this pains me to say number one, Trayshawn Gore. Pretty good win on his part, man. I hate to even it takes my soul to say that. Actually he's number 3 on my list. Number 2, I think I gotta go with Thomas Peterson. Because that was a phenomenal display of wrestling, ground and pound, everything. He was a fucking beast. Number 1, do I even got to say it? Fucking double E, Professor Finesser Ethan Ewing, fucking looked phenomenal. He's now took 2 dudes in the UFC. One of them was on 3 days' notice, biggest prospect in the division. So give him Peyton Talbot. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Give
No,
him
that's
Peyton
facts.
Talbot, bro. I mean, it's a hard fight, but he's got nothing booked. Give him Talbot. We want Talbot.
Give him Cody Garbrandt.
Oh, dude, you don't want that dog. I'm sorry. I know you're a Cody Garbrandt guy, but
I think
Ethan
they'll
Ewing
bring
might.
the striking back out from Cody.
It
You never
it
know.
might be a war, but I think we see a lot of running from Cody like we did against Zhao Lang or whatever Zhao Long, whatever his name is. My 3 that lost stock, dude. Fucking Chris Duncan, number 1, which I never really gave him much stock. Uh, Abdul Rahman Yagayev, I know he won, but Brendan
Yeah.
Iberio
Yeah.
was
I
not very
understand.
impressive. And yeah, I think if I had to go with number 3, Azamat Bakoev, man. I was really high on Azamat, and he let me down to somebody who he should never let me down.
Man, a lot of ours lined up, so I'm just gonna shine light again on Ethan Ewing, man. That guy is a problem. I'm really excited to see who he faces next, man. I really hope it's somebody entertaining. I'd love to see the Garbrandt fight. Tommy McMillan, just based off not even really his that I saw skill, but just the way that he interacts with the fans, the way that the fans interact with him. I love that guy. Biggest loser of the night, just I gotta that damn banana salesman. God, just fucking I mean, he just got pieced up, man. Jose Delano just walks into,
I
5
could
fight win
totally,
streak now.
I could,
Also,
I could totally
Zucchini.
see Rafael Estevam under a bridge somewhere going Naranjas, Naranjas. That's fucking hilarious.
And then Zucchini, just god awful fighter. I hope that guy never fights again in the UFC. 14-0. streak just collapsed, and he just got worked by a man named Tommy Gunn McMillan. And yeah, he's done, man. I don't ever want to see those wings again. I think it's
I don't want to see his
disrespectful.
wings or his
It,
wiener ever
it,
again.
you know, it really pissed me off when he came out there with them little velvet wings or whatever he was wearing.
The
And
only guy allowed to do that is Wing C, and he keeps getting knocked out, so that's not happening anytime soon.
yeah, man, that guy, I just don't like that guy. The guy just pisses me off. But
Yeah,
I know what I am ready for,
reasonably
though.
so.
UFC 327
Yeah, let's get into this one, dude, because there's a
in
lot to
Miami.
discuss.
And boy, we get to see Yuri take home the belt again.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Yes, bro. He has been this card has been just the best for clicks, for clips, for fucking everything, man. I mean, there's so much going on this card.
And we lost a big fight. We lost a big fight on it too, man, and it's still such a banger.
Still a banger card. You know, I hate that Tyra's reign doesn't get to start as early as it was going to, but trust, he's gonna piss off the city of New Jersey.
We will see about that. If you're still tuning in to Clinch Conversations, episode 19, Dakota has just been arrested by Kentucky PD. Said that he is a known affiliate of the gang ESTG out of Louisville, ran by ESTG. EST gang. Man, I'm gonna have to find another co-host. It's tough times. Tough times. It's fucked up. Yuri Prohaska looks good, boys. Paulo Costa looks good. He's about to take that number 6 spot, son. Hoshik's about to take number 5 spot at heavyweight. If you hear the rumbling upstairs, it's because he's face down on the floor right now with a knee on his neck. Let's see. Dominic Reyes, Johnny Walker. Don't know which way that's going to go, boys. Cub Swanson, I hope he gets the dub in his retirement. Feel kind of bad for Nate if he loses, though.
Sorry about that, bro. Fucking wife ordered Uber Eats and didn't tell me. All right, but yeah, no, we gotta. Fuck, I don't even know. I think it's Chinese food. I haven't had a chance to look. She's not even home yet. She ordered it before she got here. I guess she just calls me a fat ass. Says, eat before I get there. I know you're hungry. I'll be all right. But no, this card is fucking stacked. We've got nothing but banger fight after banger fight. I don't think there's one boring fight or one bad matchup on here that doesn't make sense. Except maybe Blades and Hokit. And God, Hokit has been so fucking annoying all week long, dude. I don't know what's up with the Star Wars gimmick, or the Mexican gimmick, man. It's just weird.
I've never seen a Mexican Jedi Knight either. So
no, I don't know what the correlation. I think he's just doing anything for clicks. Am I right, Miami? Am I right, Miami?
Dude, they loved him.
The first three were crickets, dog. After that, they were like, "Fuck yeah, he keeps saying Miami, dude. We love this guy."
Yeah,
they were feeding it. They was feeding into it for sure.
Wild, he was going after Yuri and Carlos. We'll get to host it. Let's start from the top. Yuri Prohaska versus Carlos Olberg for the light heavyweight championship. I don't see any way for Yuri not to bring the belt home, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've waited so long for this moment to happen. We didn't think the moment was ever going to happen with Alex Pereira sitting at the top. Couldn't beat him. He's got that black voodoo magic that he puts on Yuri every time, starches him. Comes out of nowhere, head kick, boy's dead. This is his path to victory. Carlos Olberg is an amazing striker, great fighter, but Yuri Prohaska is another level. You see what he just did to Khalil Roundtree, what he did to your boy Jamal Hill. He's on a tear. He's getting his belt back, and then the world's going to be at peace again. You know, the Iran war will probably end Saturday night.
Well, it technically is on a postpone right now. So,
well, we're on a ceasefire, but they just may call the whole thing off, baby. If Yuri gets to bring home the belt back, then
people were telling me Olberg is just levels ahead in terms of head movement and striking. I just want to read who he's got wins against. Okay,
Listen,
first
man, all
off,
your homies are retarded
no,
because Yuri's gonna
I know. Trust me, dude.
Yuri's
Trust
bringing
me.
that
I'm
belt
with you.
home, and I
He
like
got
Carlos.
KO'd by Nzechukwu. Then he beat he went the decision against a guy named Shirai. I don't know who the fuck he was. Then he KO'd Nchukwi, who got knocked out by a fat fuck first time I saw him fight. Then he beat fucking Negamarianu, who's not even in the UFC anymore. Then he beat Ihor Potiria, who has lost, I feel like, every fight in the UFC but one. Sub Daun Jung, who was very good at one point and just fell off a cliff. UD'd fucking Uzdemir. UD'd Jan, which a lot of people felt like was split. A lot of people thought Jan won that, and then he KO'd Dominic Reyes, whose chin is made of feathers now. And Yuri has just fucking went to war with fucking absolute killers. I mean, even the Jamal Hill fight, he ate some big shots from Jamal, bro. Jamal, as sloppy as he's been, still has clean, powerful shots. And Yuri just said, I was
Yuri
not dying
absorbs
here.
those shots, man.
Yeah.
The only
I
thing that
mean,
hurts Yuri are head kicks by Brazilians. And this
yeah,
guy,
that channeled their spirituality right before the
eh,
fight and come out dressed
yeah,
like fucking archers from fucking Aztec warrior times.
yeah.
Because we all apparently he solved
Yuri
the age
literally
old
thinks that
debate.
he's in there fighting demons whenever he
Yeah,
fights
no,
Alex
literally.
Pereira.
He's like, bro, the first press conference, he's like, yes, he's channeling something. I feel it. I see it. I see the spirits around him, but it will not be enough for the samurai. Well, he settled the debate. Aztecs beat the samurai twice. So, not Aztecs, but fucking Brazilian warriors, I should say. Fucking, yeah. And the first fight was a lot closer. The second fight was not, which was second or short notice. I get it, because some punk motherfucking Irish bastard kept drawing out of the fight. We ain't gonna give him no clout today. But yeah, no, I really hate that was a short notice fight thrown together. Pereira hops on a plane for vacation just to fucking end Yuri a second time. Sad. But no, I got Yuri by whatever the fuck he wants here, dude. I mean, this is a guy that subbed Glover Teixeira, who was arguably in prime of his life, just came off a starching of Jan Blachowicz, who was the best in the division when he had the belt. Um, it's insane, man, that people don't have Yuri as a minus 400 favorite. Carlos has got clean striking, his head movement's there, but he's gonna run. And this is 5 rounds. It's not 3, it's 5. I don't think it's going to benefit him in this fight, because he might win the first 3 rounds and Yuri's going to be like, yeah, buddy, guess what? I don't give a fuck at
Yeah,
all.
Yuri doesn't have an off switch when he walks to the octagon. Last time, and the only time that I bet against, well, besides the Pereira fights, when we're talking anybody besides Alex Pereira, I thought Khalil. I'm a big Khalil Roundtree
Me
guy.
too.
I
Me
love that
too.
guy's story. He's a
Thought
powerful
Khalil was up 2
striker.
nothing in that fight for real.
Yeah, yeah. And Yuri just came out and he just weathered the storm and he beat that man down,
The knockout was
knocked him
brutal
out.
too, dude. I
It
mean, it
was
was a fucking a
disgusting.
300 ward death. I mean, he fell face first, dude.
Yeah. I don't see I agree with you. Yuri by any way he wants, man. We're already celebrating Yuri as the
Just
light
think
heavyweight
about how
championship over
many
here.
brutal fucking knockouts he's put out on guys that I believe, like that fucking fight where it ended up being, I think, I don't remember who it ended up, but at one point it was Hill versus Roundtree. Then Roundtree backed out. It was supposed to be Hill versus Oldberg. Then Hill backed out, and then ended up being Oldberg versus Jan. Okay, I think Jamal Hill, as shitty as he's looked, beats Oldberg. I really do. He's going to implement some grappling, but at one point he looked fucking phenomenal against Glover, and I'm coping. I know I'm coping. Don't even lie to me and tell me I'm not. But I don't think Oldberg beats Khalil neither, bro. I mean, Khalil's Muay Thai is probably the best in the division other than Poetad's, who's gone. He's gone now.
Yeah.
And I just don't think Oldberg's going to beat anybody like that. I don't. I really don't. Maybe
Oldberg
Hill.
Roundtree is a good fight. I admit it's very discouraging to see Kamzat just ragdoll Khalil Roundtree around the gym. He's just like big dogged him in every video I've seen, and I'm just like, it's a little embarrassing because I don't know, man. He just picks Khalil up
He's
like a little
got
baby and
he's
swings
got
him
different
around.
strength, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got fucking demon strength. I don't know what he's doing. He's fucking eating camels or something, dude. He's fucking got some shit in his
Yeah.
blood, dude. It's fucking different,
Yeah.
man.
The wolf,
I
son.
mean,
And if watch out for him,
he's
the
out
light
there
heavyweight too.
he's out there making fucking satanic rituals for that strength. That shit don't come naturally, dog. But yeah, It is discouraging, but I also feel like some of that's played up to Kamzat's benefit as well, man. I really do.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
could be wrong. I could be wrong, but the light heavyweight division also has not been known for having pristine grapplers. So
Yeah.
who knows? But yeah, I think it's played up a little bit, and I am hating on Kamzat big time with that. We obviously know he's the beast of fucking Chechnya, the
We
Chechen
get
whore.
we do got a little bit of fun popping up at light heavyweight though, because Paulo Costa has made his move up, and he is going to be fighting Mirzakhanov.
Number 6 ranked
And
fighting unranked to light heavyweight. It's interesting. He don't know nothing about the secret juice. He fat as fuck.
yeah, man, I would love to see Paulo win this fight, man. And then when Olberg loses, and then Paulo and Olberg can fight, I think that's a banger.
Oh,
Paulo
dude, I didn't even tell
versus
you. Not to cut you
Roundtree is
off.
going to be a banger.
So I got money on Azamat. Okay, so underdog fucked up, and in some states, underdog you can play money lines on. You can't hear my boy Parker is in like Georgia. No, I don't know where he's at because you're in Georgia, but they had Azamat at plus 156 by mistake on there, and they actually put the names in wrong. And I had him put 50 on there, and that's like to pay 130. Okay, so like fuck it, why not? That's gonna happen. Hopefully, I mean, if Paulo wins, I won't be mad because they refunded the money. But so they refunded the money back to me and him. They kept our bets alive. So if Azamat wins, I'm hoping that I just made a free $130. But the way they explained it, excuse me, the way they explained it was that even though it says Azamat, it might still be counting as a Paulo Costa bet. So we're gonna see how things play out Saturday. If Costa wins, I might make a fuck ton of money. If Mirzakhanov wins, I might make a fuck ton of money. But I basically hedged by accident and got the money back. So we robbed underdog blind. So
Yeah. Who do you think? Who do you think in that fight?
I think fucking Mirzakhanov is gonna land on Paulo, bro. I really do. I mean, Paulo is great at moving around, but his cardio sucks, bro. He's great at moving forward. He's not the best at moving away. And
Yeah.
Mirzakhanov doesn't eat a lot of damage, so that is in Costa's favor if Costa can, because I mean, it's giving me shades of Yoel Romero versus Paulo Costa. I think it's going to be a brawl. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. But I think Mirzakhanov is going to land an elbow that's going to change things. He doesn't land a lot of elbows, but he has been working on it. They look good in practice. Paulo Costa, on the other hand, I think his game changer is going to be trying to wrestle a little bit more, wear Mirzakhanov down, and throw head kicks like he landed on Robert Whitaker. But
We're
I'm
gonna
leaning
see if he
Mirzakhanov.
stays. We're gonna see if he stays true to his word. Paulo said that he's bringing back the old Paulo. I think we've heard this before, though. But it would be pretty awesome to see Paulo come in there and just add his
He looked really
kickboxing best,
good.
spinning best, and
Yeah.
just pieces up that guy. I think it'll be very shocking if he does win in spectacular fashion.
He looked really good
Um,
against Roman, and that was at middleweight. And he's up a weight class. He gets to drink his fucking wine, and he don't got to bitch about making weight no more because he's at light
yeah,
heavyweight, like Dana wanting to do after the fucking Vittori mishap. So I am very anxious to see what Paulo Costa gives us Saturday. Do I
yeah,
think it's going to be a masterclass? Not necessarily, but it could be. It could
yeah,
very well be. I was a Paulo Costa guy until Izzy fucked him up, and then even after that, I was like, he'll be back. He'll be back. And then he fucking had that whole mishap with Vittori and just kind of fucking sucked for a while. But he's on a little streak right now. He's doing good. I mean, I told
yeah.
everybody against Roman that was easy money, and nobody listened. Coked out Costa with the body shot. But Mirzakhanov is a different beast, and it's at 20-pound increase, so it's going to be different. But I think it also favors him being at light heavyweight.
Yeah. I like that fight. I'm very
Yeah,
excited also for the third fight on this card, and that is Hoshik versus Curtis Blades. Y'all, Dakota does not like Josh Hokic.
I don't mind
Um,
Hokit when he's doing reasonable fucking promos. Okay, when I fucking watch wrestling my whole life. I got the sign Funkos over there. When the lowest fucking guy in WWE can cut a better promo than you, and you're still throwing out shit promos, it pisses me off because I've watched that shit. I respect the craft. And he's probably spending 8 hours in a fucking mirror, and that's the best he can come up with.
I don't know,
What
man.
sexual position
I
can
think
you
he plays
ensure?
in to being a cornball.
He
I think he
does. He
knows he's
definitely
being a
does.
cornball, and it's just like it's not even that I think the promo cuts are particular funny or clever. It's
Some of them
that
are. Some of them are
it's
funny.
It's just that, like, I've never seen this before in the UFC,
We
and
have
I
though
just
Colby Covington, man. It's just Colby Covington was
Colby's
significantly
way more
better.
crisp.
No, that's what I'm saying. Colby Covington was significantly better at it. He was literally like Kurt Angle, bro. Like if you go back and watch prime Kurt Angle promos, that's Colby Covington, bro. He even comes out to the Kurt Angle song. Like dun 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 dun.
Oh,
That's fucking Kurt Angle shit, bro. It would not surprise me if Hulk comes out to that shit. But the difference is Colby says shit and he means it, even if he don't mean it. And he would be a fucking top dude if he went over to WWE. Whereas Hulk, you can tell that he don't mean the shit, so it just makes him sound like a cornball. I mean, some of the shit he said that was hilarious. How does Dan Hooker like a man when you come down here at the sand and you can see a booty with a nice tan or some shit? That was a
yeah,
good
that
one.
was fire.
That was a good one. And Dan Hooker's probably sitting his TV like, what the fuck, mate? And you know, and then you call me Song You Dong or something, but I got a fucking King Kong size schlong or some shit. That was funny too. But then the shit where he's like, what do you say? They asked me what I'm gonna give a black guy a black eye, and they asked me why, because I'm filled with hate because Curtis Blades was part of Pizzagate. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
why Pizzagate? Pizzagate's like 15 years old. I know it happened. I know it was real. You got Epstein shit going on right now. Say something about the Epstein files, you fucking mid repertoire.
I
Fucking
think they're all intertwined, buddy.
no,
Let me tell you the
definitely,
vibe. Let me
definitely,
tell you the
yeah.
vibe I'm getting from this. For some reason, it's in my mind. I know it doesn't really correlate that much in real life, but for some reason, I'm getting vibes of McGregor Aldo, when everybody in the UFC and
A little
all the
bit,
haters and
a little
even the
bit.
fighters in the UFC, they were like, "This clown, he's a clown. He's not
Yeah,
going to stand any chance against Aldo." And then he just goes out there and starts Aldo and embarrasses the entire division. I do
yeah.
not think that Hokic is a Conor McGregor style
No,
like superstar, obviously not, but I think he can come in there and embarrass this whole division, walk inside the top 5 of the heavyweight division of UFC, and probably be fighting for a title early next year
I don't
if he
see it
gets this
happening.
dub.
He's definitely not getting a title shot over Waldo or Volkov. Damn, no way in hell.
No, but by the
He'll
early
definitely
next year, he's going to fight again, and
maybe,
that
yeah.
yeah, and then we'll
But
we'll
that's
we'll
also
see.
assuming he beats them too. And let's be real, he's not. And there's also you got
Oh, he's
King of the
not beating
North.
Waldo.
He's not beating Waldo. He's not beating Volkov. He's not beating Sergey. He's not beating
He beats
Cyril.
Falkovich. Oh,
No,
dude, yeah,
bro, you're tripping.
yes,
Sergey, you're tripping. Sergey, I will tell you
yes.
right now, we can make a over the fucking internet bet.
Sergey is not the
Give
man
me
he
a
wants to he
hundred.
used to be,
It
brother.
doesn't matter, bro. Hogan has okay. Look, we'll come back to this argument after Saturday because there's not a lot tape on Hogan versus elite fighters. Okay, Denzel Freeman was cut from the WWE because he could not hang. All right, and that's who he just beat. Okay, so the heavyweight's in shambles, so anything could fucking happen. Curtis Blades is 35, I believe, so there's a good chance that Hogan pulls off the upset. I personally don't see it happening. I'm gonna be fucking pissed if it happens because I like Curtis Blades, I always have. But I will respect it if he does it. I always will. Me personally, I got Blades by Masterclass. I don't know though. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous because of the Rizvan Kunyev fight. I think if Holkit wins this, that Rizvan Kunyev is the fight they need to make with Holkit next because that's two dudes that put on good performances against Curtis Blades. They're both younger. Everybody thinks Holkit is 40, by the way. Did you see that shit? All of our ex people are saying you're 40, pushing 40 with no kids, you're lame. And I'm like,
How
he's
old is he?
28. He's 28, bro.
Oh, dude, man, I'm
He's
telling you,
young.
bro.
He's
I'm
young,
telling you,
bro.
bro.
He can definitely grow. He can definitely get
Yeah.
better. But we're talking about the perennial contender, Curtis fucking Blades, who has only lost in the last couple years to Tom Aspinall, Sergey Pavlovich, and fucking Derek Lewis on a fluke knockout. I mean, he really should have lost to Rizvan. I won't lie to you. He should have lost to Rizvan Kunyev. But he didn't. The judges robbed him. So that counts as a dub. But that is what concerns me. And if Hulk beats him, it'll be by landing a big shot that Blades just is not able to keep up with. But I like what's going
Dude,
on right now. I like
if
the
if
Curtis's.
Hokic wins this, it's going to be
I'm gonna be mad as
nuts.
fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be pissed off. I've talked a lot of shit about him on fucking TikTok and on X. So I mean, I think what his thing is he wants to be Sean Strickland and Colby Covington together, and he just is. And then on top of that, he also wants to be Randy Savage, and that just fucking burns me up inside. There will never be another Randy Savage, bro.
He wants to be a Mexican Jedi Knight.
I fucking apparently
A Mexican Sith Lord because he's the Sith. My bad, Josh. I know
he
you're the
kind of
Sith
pulls
Lord.
off he kind of pulls off the Mexican character more than he does the Jedi character. That's what pisses me off. Like, but one thing I will say, he wore Tim's today to look tall as Curtis Blades. He wore fucking Tim's. All right, Mexicans don't wear Tim's as far as I know, at least not down here. That's fucking a New York thing. So I don't know what his gimmicks are intertwined. And it really just shows that he ain't put very much thought into anything other than the fucking Chael Sonnen promos.
And he's just
But
like living in the
living.
cornball multiverse, and he's taking it like full advantage of it.
We're in a parallel world where this guy fucking wins if he wins Saturday. But he wore Tim so that he didn't look smaller than Blaze today. Come tomorrow when they weigh in, it's gonna be a completely different fucking story. He's gonna look 3 or 4 inches shorter. He's a small heavyweight is another reason why I don't think he beats him by the top 10. I think Volkov has his way with him unless he catches Volkov at the end of next year.
Dude, he looks so small compared to Olberg and Yuri when he pressed them inside whatever building they were in, the stadium or whatever.
He looks tiny for a heavyweight, bro. Like if he fought a light heavyweight, I'm all for him, doing whatever there. I think he has a lot more success. But he is a small heavyweight, man. Sergey is literally like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger with a fucking fat on him. I think he just bombs Hoke with a hook. Waldo will just starch him from distance until he catches him. Maybe defend the wrestling. I don't know. Waldo's wrestling hasn't been tested the most. It did against Sergey Spivak. So it's another guy I think could have success against Hoke who could just beat the fuck out of Delia for 3 rounds. So he's getting lucky moving up.
He told Yuri Prohaska that he was going to take off his head and sew it onto the chest of Alex Pereira.
I heard he was going to shove it up his ass. I thought he said he was going to shove it up his ass. Yesterday, he was talking about doing human centipede shit to everybody ranked higher than him. So, I mean, he's fucking he's lost the plot. I'll be real with you. I sit there and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he's literally nuts, bro. But with that being said, Curtis Blades in fucking 3. Yeah, I don't know. Hogan can do it. He can catch Curtis, but I think Curtis is locked in. And honestly, I can see this being a retirement fight for Curtis. I don't think he is going to ever get back to a title fight. He got knocked out by Pavlovich. Him and Waldo is interesting, but Waldo's already fighting Volkov. Him and Volkov is interesting, but I think Volkov beats him. I don't know. That'd be very interesting because they're both older. But I don't think there's a lot left for Curtis to do here. I think what better way to go out than shutting up a young fucking bull and just saying, I'm done. Curtis has kind of got a stutter going on, and it makes me worried he's got a little brain damage. A lot more than we seem to be noticing. So, who knows? But I got Curtis. I got Curtis in this one. Cornball is getting turned into fucking buttered corn Saturday.
I got the play of the year for this next fight.
Ooh.
Double knockout. Round 1. 237 mark. That's the same mark that Charles Oliveira got knocked out by Ilya. Double knockout. Both boys hit the ground.
Crazy.
Or Johnny might be chasing after his brother. Maybe go get a heel hook.
Yeah, I don't know that that's going to happen, but he did come out and shoot a fucking horrible takedown against Zhang Mingyang, and then actually, I mean, immediately got fucking reversed. Looked like a fucking terrible fucking bull in a matador ring. I mean, just awful.
Dude,
and
like
then wins by leg kicks. Yeah, he did. He looked like somebody's drunkle who was hitting on some underage girl, and then they got called out for it. So he's like, I'm going to fuck you up, man. And just completely blows the shot and fucking somehow wins in a drunken fashion against a really tough guy.
Matchmakers did a hell of a job with this matchup because I mean these guys, you never know who's gonna be the one to go down. I don't know where to lean.
Plot twist, it goes a decision. I'm about to look at the fucking odds right now because holy shit, I know that they're gonna be like plus 500. I'll be real with you. I think if Reyes Chins holds up, he's going to start Johnny Walker pretty easily. Not like by knockout, but like just a coasting to decision kind of thing.
I don't know, man. It's like Johnny's so goofy. I feel like sometimes, like I know for example, like I forget how much power he has, and like the athlete that he is.
He knocked out Khalil. Don't forget that
force. He is a huge guy, very powerful.
Yeah. He knocked out Khalil with elbows, so he's got some good wins. The only thing is, I don't know. I'm not putting any money on this fucking fight besides the ending KO. I might sprinkle on to go the distance because at plus 350, that's pretty good odds because both these guys are going to be timid. They're not going to go in there and bang like they claim they are. The face off, Reyes always seems to look scared in the face off, but he looked scared against Jones, then put on a masterclass and got robbed, and then was all downhill from there. Walker did look good in the second round after getting pieced up in the first against Zhang. I just feel like now that he knows leg kicks work, he's going to overcommit and get caught. That's what I think is going to happen.
Could see that.
I could
See that.
definitely, yeah. And Walter's going to be in his corner saying, "Fuck you, Johnny, do better." And so I'm here for it. But you know, I think so. Johnny is the underdog, and I'm pretty sure when I bet on him earlier this week, it was a pick 'em. So I might put a little sprinkle on Johnny Walker just because. And I'm not a Johnny Walker guy. I've never really cared for him because I think he just puts his career in jeopardy by doing silly shit, like when he pulled his shoulder out. But he's also been playing COD for the last 5 days straight. You can actually look at his gamer tag, and it shows how much activity he's put in the last week, and it's a lot. So even in the embedded,
he's working on that hand-eye coordination, man.
Yeah, I guess, but there's no rifles in the octagon, so. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of good fights. Next, we got Cub Swanson and Nate the Train and Landwehr. And boy, oh boy, do I think Cub Swanson's retirement fight gets spoiled by an absolute dog in Nate the Train if he does not put Nate out early.
Yep, I agree with you, man. I would hate for Nate to lose this fight, but I think I would hate it more for Cub to lose this fight. But Nate is a dog, man. He is
He
not
is,
going to be
bro.
easy to put out.
He's a very good counter striker in terms of hitting in the body. And we have watched Cub Swanson lose so many fights to body strikes. I mean, he just knocked out Billy Quarantillo. I felt like he should have retired there. Had a split decision loss to fucking Andre Philly. And then before that, he had a unanimous decision against Hakeem Dawodu, which what the fuck happened to Hakeem Dawodu, man? That dude was a fucking beast for a while. He's 13-4-1, and I have not seen him in the UFC anytime soon, man. I guess they cut him. I was a real big fan of that guy. But Cub Swanson's last fight with him was 2023, then one in 2024, two in 2024. Cub Swanson has not fought since December 14, 2024. That is
Really?
concerning. That is concerning,
Yeah.
brother, because he was retired already. Said he came out of retirement.
Yeah.
Nate the Train, however, just went back and forth with Scherer and was beating Scherer until he got caught in Nashville last July. So he's had a pretty significant layoff too. He also got KO'd by Doohoo Choi, who fucking I'm pretty sure saw Cub Swanson beat, right? Has that Hall of Fame fight with. But then before that, he hit a KO against Jamal Emmers and then lost the unanimous decision to Dan Ige. So I could see this fight going the same way the Ige fight did, where Nate is just at the end of the strikes the whole time and can't really get the distance closed. But I've seen too many fights in with Cub Swanson getting hit in the body and giving up. And I think if Nate Landwehr is smart, he's going to attack that body, whether it's on the feet,
Yeah.
whether it's on the ground. I mean, you've seen the WEC fight between Cub Swanson and Jose Aldo, right?
I have not.
Bro, look that fucking clip up. It's like 3 seconds long.
Okay.
Like
I got you.
Jose Aldo kicks him in the body, and Cub Swanson, in the same motion that it turns around, just fucking covers up and gives up. And it's the same as the fucking Giga kick that put him down. It's I love Cub Swanson, but he does not respond well to body shots, man. They really fuck him up. And if Nate lands
gonna
even
see.
one good one, man, that's going to be interesting. But I think it's underrated fight of the night, and they're in
Yeah.
Miami, which is on the other side of the country. Cubs from Southern California, so we'll see how that goes.
Man, this main card is every fight is so freaking exciting, man.
Man, the whole fucking card, dude. Give me Nate the Train,
Yeah.
though. And then we
Yeah.
got as Aljamain called it, the Bellasaur fight between Aaron Pico and Patricio Pitbull. I am
Boy.
very excited for this.
Give me Pico. Just
Yep.
off the bat, man. Give me Pico. I think
There
Pico's
is
going to
a
have a
world,
comeback. I think he's going to be around for a while in the
Yeah.
top 15 of these featherweight rankings. And feel like people have written off Pico a little bit. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Pico's going to be around for a minute.
Pico would have done a way better job against Mavsar, and he was booked against Mavsar, and Mavsar dropped out for a reason, I believe. Rome was getting worked and landed a bomb, and that happens. It's not a fluke. It happens. Lerone also had success against Mobsar. He didn't do a bad job. But Pico's been in media all week saying he's grateful for that knockout, that it's made him realize that the UFC is levels ahead and he has to be better about his being conservative and being wary of the strikes. There's a world where Patricio can catch his chin, unfortunately. Pico's been knocked out quite a few times by guys that should have knocked him out. That's the only thing that scares me, but I am rocking Pico here. I think, and both
Yeah.
guys grappling is really good. So it's going to be a filling out process on the feet, and then I think Pico's going to try and shoot. I think Pico's going to win.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be similar to the Yair and Patricio fight, and I think Pico gets Yair next. I really do.
I can see that. I
I
like
could
that. I
definitely,
like that fight. Yeah,
bro.
you're slowing
We called for
down
that a couple
just a
months ago
little
too.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that Pico could actually possibly win that fight. I know
Oh,
you're a big
Pico
Yair
could,
guy.
yeah. Well, I like Yair and I like Pico, so that's a win-win for me, man. But
Yeah.
Yair's, they're not booking the Diego fight. Which, how do you not book that fight on the White House card? I mean, don't get me wrong, Steve Garcia is gonna come to fight. He's probably gonna get fucked up, but how do you not settle that beef at the White House?
Yeah. Yeah, that
They
would have been
hate each
sick.
other. They fucking hate each other. And a motivated Diego Lopez knocked out John Silva. So why not book that fight? And part of me is hoping Steve Garcia backs out and Yair fills in, but I want it on full camps. I don't want it on fucking half camps. So I don't know.
Yeah. No,
But
I
I'd
agree.
have much rather saw them give Steve Garcia a little bit time off, let him get the winner of Milky and Allen, or let him get the winner of Pico and Patricio. But it is what it is. It's gonna be a good fight, the White House. I just was thinking about that just now. How do you not give Yair that fight? I guess he's hurt. I don't fucking know. But very happy with this fight. I think Pico's gonna do a good job. And Patricio's gonna also come to fight. So I think that's also another underrated fight of the night contender.
And then we got moving on to another fight where it's another fight that I just like I don't know which way it's going,
It's the same
because
guy.
you
It's the
you
same
never
guy on both
know.
sides, dude. It's the same guy on
Yeah,
both fucking sides. You got Rude Boy Brown, who just got knocked out bad by Bomb Fiend. And then on the other hand, you got Holland, who
I
hasn't really
think
looked good in a while.
he's coming off of 2 losses. I don't think Holland's lost more than 2 fights in a row in a long time,
He
and I
lost
think
UDs back to back to D Rod and Malat. Now D
yeah,
Rod was close, but he fucking sold me on a lot of money that night. I was pretty pissed. UD'd Gunnar Nelson, sub by RDR in the first round, KO'd by Roman Dolidze. Holland has lost a touch, man. He really has, and I'm kind of regretting putting money on him. I might cash out one of these tickets I put in just to be safe. But
don't do it,
Randy's
man. I'm
chin,
riding with
man.
Holland.
I'm riding with him too. Don't get me wrong, but if I can cash out one, I got him on 2 tickets. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. We're going to cash that out right now live, and then I'll reuse some selections.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, no, I just talked myself out of it. I'm sorry. What I've learned from last week is not put the same fucking guy on multiple slips. Ozamont fucked me last week. I don't give a fuck how good the odds are for Kevin. I love the guy. He has let me down 2 fucking cards in a row. I'm not letting him do it a third. And Randy Brown, I have no faith in either. So we're gonna go fight to not go the distance, and that's how you salvage a win.
I
But
like
yeah,
it.
I don't know, man. Randy Brown looked really good against Nicholas Dalby, who's 40. And Nicholas Dalby doesn't really have any grappling threat. Randy Brown also has grappling threat. I really feel like this is the same fucking guy on both sides. And I'm going to lean Holland here,
Yeah.
but I am a cautionary pick on Holland. I really am.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Holland. I'm a little worried
Rand,
about Randy though. If Randy loses this fight, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna have a job because
he
he's been
didn't defend
very
any fucking leg kicks against Gabriel Bonfim and then took the shittiest fucking knee I've ever seen. Like, he literally held Randy's head to get more fucking height off of it. It was like a Kendall Grove fucking spider knee. Like, it was insane. And it was gnarly, bro. Like, he fucking threw his whole force into him, then fell on his own back. They both fell back. I was like, yo, is that a double knockout? And I realized, oh, Bonfim landed a knee. So that's a
yeah.
gnarly knockout. Kevin Holland could look in shape and in form, but I am not.
If Kevin Holland comes to play, man, then Kevin Holland's gonna win this fight with ease. It
That's
just
the
depends on
problem.
which Kevin Holland that
Yeah, that's
we're
the
gonna
problem.
have.
We're probably gonna get Kevin Holland that's fucking wanting to fight Rampage Jackson the week of fight week that happened like fucking 3 or 4 years ago when he's supposed to be fighting somebody, I don't know who it was, and he's sitting there trying to fight Rampage on the fucking Jackson podcast. So I don't know. I am excited for that fight. I am not putting too much scratch on it, but I do got Kevin Holland.
And then we're gonna move on to another interesting fight, Montez.
Yes, bro.
Gamrot versus
Yeah.
Rivovich, and
Esteban Hebovich I fucking love that guy. He's kind of a pretty boy. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know how these pretty boys get in UFC, and you got this dude who thinks he's Spider-Man and Mattel Gamrot. I fucking am not a fan of Gamer. I'm just not, bro. He pisses me off all the time. I was so happy to see Charles choke him out. Finally, somebody take a fucking Hooker also
he's
beat
got to
him.
win. He's got. This is a must-win fight for Gamrot, man. Because Buddy is non-ranked. He's gonna lose, and Gamrot will lose his top 10 spot. He's got to win this fight if he has any aspirations of continuing to fight the best of the best.
The only reason he's been around as long as he has is because he beat a gas Sarukian that I thought Sarukian won. I'll be real with you. But that was a hell of a fight. All-time grappling clinic right there. His last significant win was RDA, UD, and Ludovic Klein on short notice, I'm pretty sure. And then he beat Fiziev because Fiziev tore his leg. None of those give me confidence
against the guy by Charles Oliveira.
Oh, yeah. And he also got a UD loss or a split decision loss to Dan the Hangman Hooker, who we now know is letting people take him down because it arouses him. So that makes me feel even worse. I think I'm going to take Esteban here. I don't like Gamrot. I'd love to see him lose. I'd love to see him get fucked up. Let me look at Esteban's record real quick of who he's fought wrestling-wise, because I did not get to do tape study on Esteban this week. He has fought exactly... He had a fucking war with Elvis Brenner. He lost to Nasrat Haqparast by decision, and that was a close fight. He KO'd Terrence McKinney, fucked up Kirk, fucked up Roger. He lost to Roger Bob. That's a tough loss. Beat Zellhuber by split decision. I mean, somebody thought Zellhuber won, and I feel like that fight had some wrestling involved in it. That was such a good card for me, watching Merab and Valentina win. Let's see what the stats were for this fight. No takedowns in that fight.
Dick.
One knockdown, but he did. You say I'm a fucking dick. Let's go to this.
That was a bad night for me.
Oh, dude, I love Alexa Grasso, and Valentina won. And I had money on Valentina and Merab as underdogs, and I was like, yo. So he defended 4 of 5 takedowns against Nasrat Haqparast. And Nasrat had, it doesn't show the ground control time, but split decision loss. And this is the guy that Quillen Silcal just fucked up with a gnarly head kick not too long ago. So I think defending 4 out of 5 against Nasrat is good, but Gamrot is going to shoot 20 takedowns. That's going to be interesting. So I'm taking Esteban.
Maybe.
I'm taking Esteban. Gamrot is not stand and struck with anybody since fucking Darush beat the fuck out of him on the feet, bro. Everybody forgets that Darush was some Chris Striker too. Everybody forgets that, man. But yeah, I'm going with good old Esteban, pretty boy Hebovich right here, man. Whatever his fucking nickname is. Let's see. Fucking El Gringo, even better, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. He's got all my money now.
I'm gonna stay away from this one. Because, a Polish man backed into a corner, about to lose his ranking, you never really know. So
he is from Poland. That is true. But I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah,
you know what's funny?
Has pretty much all
died. This is I'm not gonna say this on air. I'll say this off air because it's probably controversial. But I'll tell the joke later after we get to recording the fucking episode. But yeah, give me Esteban. You got who you got? Gamrot. You got Gamrot?
I don't know, man. I'm staying away from this. I'm a lean Gamrot.
Okay. And lean is picking, so we're good. Another interesting fight here, man. Tatiana Suarez, bro. I know she's ranked number 2. I think
just beat Lemos.
Yeah, but did she though? She was getting fucked up in that 3rd round, man. If that fight was 10 seconds longer, she'd have been unconscious, bro. And I'm a Suarez chick or dude. Fuck, I fucked that up. Gotta edit that. Fuck, son of a bitch. Fucking, I'm a Suarez dude.
I'm a Suarez chick too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking shit. Patchy Mix is cursing us all. That's his wife, by the way.
What?
Yeah, Patchy Mix and Tatiana Suarez. They're not. I don't think they're married, but they've been together quite a while.
Dude, I think she beats his ass.
Well, shit, she might wrestle. You know what? Let's not even get into that. Let's just get into a weird place. WrestleFuck has a whole new meaning in that lingo. But yeah, so Tatiana, I was huge on the bandwagon. She beat cancer. She smoked Carla Esparza. She had me fooled thinking she was going to start Zhang Wei Li. And boy, does she look terrible.
Whoa.
And boy, does she
Ain't
look
no-
awful.
yeah. Ain't
Got
nobody
the
starching Way Lee besides some bantamweights.
yeah, besides Valentina, brother, say her name.
Yeah,
The bullet. Anyways,
that's
then she
true.
looked equally as terrible against Lemos in dominant positions, which concerns me against another wrestler who can have success in countering that. I think Lupe Godinez is a live dog, man. I really do.
I
But
think she can win out this fight, take it to a
I
decision
think
win. I
so
think
too.
Loopy can.
Lupe hits hard. She just can't take hard hits back. And that's not something you have to worry about against Tatiana Suarez. So I'm going to pick Tatiana Suarez, but I'm going to bet on Lupe Godinez Esteban Hibovic on a ticket.
Okay, then. I like that. I like that.
I like the odds on that. You got a fucking probably plus 230, plus 150. That's a good payout. And yeah, but I would not be surprised if Lupe wins or if Tatiana looks in fucking perfect form and just goes back to her old ways. But I got to see it first. I don't believe it. I really don't.
Yeah,
And
I'm leaning. I'm leaning. I'm going. I know you want me to say it. I'm gonna say Lupe Godinez by decision.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like it. I like
yeah.
the
That's
pick. It's a
facts.
safe pick, man. It's a safe pick against the aging Suarez. The curse of Patchy Mix is probably wearing on her a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Um,
facts, man.
so you
There's
know,
no way you can not have bad luck married to that man.
I mean, if he's in you, he's got to be rubbing that shit off in you. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's facts,
we're
unfortunately.
probably never getting an interview with her after that. But fuck it, who cares?
I think I'll
Fucking
be okay about
yeah. Who cares? Fuck it. Then
that.
we're down to the early prelims, which I think are pretty good, pretty fucking fire bangers. We got 3 left, and then we can
Crazy.
talk about some other things. Chris Taco Padilla versus Markel Maderos, very interesting fight.
Yeah,
Maderos looks
Mardiaz is
good, dude.
nine fights, won by finish, I believe. And Padilla's no slouch either. I think Medeiros is going to win this fight. I think it's going to
That's
be
a
by
good
finish.
that's a good dog too. I might put him on there too because my buddy Medina, sorry Medina, if you're watching this, I did not mean to say Medina, mix Medina and Padilla. Medina is sold on Maderos and he thinks he's gonna put levels on Taco, which could happen. And Medina's usually good at picking live dogs. He's got 5 for this card, so that's interesting. Don't know if all 5 will hit, but it's one of them cards. He beat Austin Hubbard. He beat Landon Quinonez, both by unanimous. Well, Hubbard was a split decision. Then he beat Chonsky by a unanimous decision, and that was June 7th of this year. Whereas Padilla just fought and beat Bonfim, who we know was compromised. They said that he missed weight and that something was going on in camp, and that was with 30 seconds left in the second round. Took all of his shit to get him out of there. And he beat Jai Herbert and Rong Zhu by doctor stoppage. So he's actually undefeated in the UFC. So this is going to be interesting because he also submitted James Yontop. Um, it's hard to pick against Padilla here, man, but I do like Maderos in this. Maderos is a taller guy.
Yeah.
The stats benefit him in a lot of ways here. So he's on a 9-fight win streak. He's got 6 first round finishes, or 6 wins by knockout, 3 first round finishes. And he's 11-1. The only thing that makes me nervous is maybe he hasn't fought somebody that's a brawler and a grinder like Taco. But I'm very interested in this fight. I think Maderos has good value. I'm gonna take Taco on this one. I'll risk my pick on that one.
Okay. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Medeiros.
There you go.
Dude, I don't know if you've noticed, but my words have not been on point tonight.
It's okay. It happens, man. None of my shit's ever on point more than fucking 35 minutes, so it happens. But yeah, so then we're at the old man fight. Waterlogged sofa versus fucking fallen tree. Kelvin Gaslam versus Vicente Luque.
Give me
Uh
Kevin, man.
dude,
It's
yeah, Kelvin
Kelvin just shows up, man. He just shows up when like you
he
least
does.
expect him.
And Vicente has not had a good win in a while. He beat RDA, a very old RDA, by unanimous decision. Then he should have been knocked out in the first round by Joel Alvarez. He's got a good win against he's got a win against Themba Garimbo, 52 seconds in the first round. He also got knocked out by Joaquin Buckley. got fucked up by Jeff Neal. Set this man's career to the trash can. I hate it because
Yeah,
Luke at
dude,
one
like
point in
they
time was
everybody
in a.
thought Luke was gonna be like, yeah. They thought he
Well,
was gonna be
he
him.
was for a while, bro. He had a really good fucking run aside from losing to Bilal, and he subbed Chiesa, he subbed Woodley. He fucking, I'm pretty sure he KO'd Randy Brown, fucking TKO against Nico Price. Pretty sure he beat Wonder Boy. I mean, he had a fucking run there. Beat Mike Perry, Barberena. I mean, he beat the who's who in this. Jalen Turner. Fucking, I mean, dude, you can go down there. He beat Nico Price twice. He lost to
Poor
Leon Edwards
Nico.
by decision. He's 1-1 with
R.I.P.
Bilal.
Nico.
Yeah, really. Fucking he's 1-1 with Bilal. I mean, this dude's been around dude, that Graves guy, that was from fucking that was from Ultimate Fighter. I remember him, Mike Graves. But Vincente's been around a long time and he has fallen off a cliff where Kelvin seems to still have it. God, he's so fucking just chonk. He's chonky boy. Fuck, dude. I don't know how he makes 185. I don't know how it was a unanimous win against Stoltzfus, but he won. Lost to Pfeiffer, beat D-Rod, lost to Brady by sub in the third round, beat Chris Curtis. I don't even know who the fuck won between him and Cannonier. I didn't even know they fought. Must have missed that one. Lost to Whitaker. I mean, lost to Hermanson by sub minute 20 in the first round. He's had a back and forth run, but
Oh.
I got more
When he
faith in
shows up
him.
though, I mean
Yeah,
he's hard to get
he had a
put down,
war with
man.
Stoltzfus, bro. He really did. I mean, that was a fucking phenomenal fight from both guys. And Stoltzfus has been given a fucking gauntlet of tough fighters. Bruno Ferreira, Marc-Andre Barriou. So it's gonna be interesting. I think this is gonna be an underrated. This gives me shades of Eric Anders and Brad Tavares that we just watched a couple
Okay.
weeks ago. I think there's
Okay.
a very good chance, or Michael Chiesa and fucking Nico Price. There might be a double retirement incoming. I don't know. I think Kelvin should definitely call it. If not, Kelvin Vicente should definitely call it after this fight. But I'm going to take Kelvin, man. I think he is just the more complete fighter in the sense that his chin is not made of fucking sponge right now, and he is just he's like literally a waterlogged sofa, bro. You could beat that shit with a baseball bat. It's not gonna do anything. So I'm
Yeah.
taking Kelvin here, bro.
I think Kelvin wins this. I think Kelvin can even finish it if he really
I think
tries.
so too.
Yeah, I mean
He
I
just
don't
has to
see him
stay off
getting
the
put down
ground.
by Luke. Stay off the ground. I mean, he's hard to stay. He's hard to keep on the ground too, man.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
finds a way.
It's a big guy for 185, bro. He really
yeah.
is. Like he should
The
be
boy's a
fighting 205
refrigerator.
this late in his career, and he hasn't been fighting 205 this
Yeah,
entire
he's just been
time.
weight bullying people at 170.
Yeah, yeah.
They
He's a
finally
big
made
guy.
him move up to 185. They were gonna fire his ass.
Yeah, it was rough, man. But I'm glad he's been doing his thing, man. And I'm hoping that if he gets a win, he fucking calls it because he needs to call it. Both of these guys need to call it, but Kelvin more than Vicente. I don't know. Vicente honestly was on Ultimate Fighter a lot sooner than Kelvin was, but I think Kelvin was already in the UFC. I don't know. Kelvin was on fucking pretty sure he won John Jones's fucking season with Chael Sonnen. Now I think about it. I think Kelvin was actually around first. Let me go down and watch this shit real quick. Where's it at? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kelvin won like tough fucking 21 or some shit on Team John. Yeah, because he fucking was a big underdog, bro. Like he was the last pick. Nobody gave him any credit, and he just fucking storched guys, bro. I mean, he beat everybody that he should not have beat on that show, and it was with strict heart and fucking skill, bro. I mean, Kelvin's he's a Hall of Famer in my opinion. People want to say that term's thrown around, but I think it's a fucking well-deserved term for Kelvin Gastelum, bro. I mean, dude,
Oh, I
he's
mean,
got
he's already partly in the
yeah,
Hall of Fame for that fight with Izzy, man. Just
mm-hmm.
that one
Yeah,
more.
so yeah, he beat Uriah Hall on the tough card. That was the season Uriah Hall, the Ultimate Fighter 17 finale. That was a hell of a card. He beat Uriah Hall bad. That was also the same fucking fight that Uriah Faber fought Scott Jorgensen. That was so crazy. Misha Tate, Kat Zingano, Gabriel Gonzaga fighting fucking Travis Brown. Yeah, that was a great card. But yeah, Josh Shaman, rest in peace, was on that season. But yeah, Kelvin's been around a long time, man. Vicente Luque is also an Ultimate Fighter winner. I don't remember what season. I think it might be 21 or 22. But Vicente's been around a long time too. And it's crazy is I don't think these guys are that different in age. I mean, dude, a win over Mike Perry, who ain't been in the UFC in probably 10 maybe 8 years now. It's pretty fucking wild. I don't know how long has Mike Perry been out of the UFC. It felt like it's been a while.
I feel like it's probably been 4 years. 4 years. Yeah, about
Yeah,
4 years.
yeah. Vicente was on that Ultimate Fighter finale, which that was such a weird fucking card. Kamaru Usman was also on that card, and Kamaru Usman also won that. They were both on the same team. But yeah, give me fucking Kelvin. Sorry to riff on my fucking ADHD knowledge. Let's get to this last fight because man, this one's a good one too.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. Yeah, you got
Francisco Prado.
two guys that know how to finish. Pause. They. I'm
You
gonna
just couldn't help
go.
yourself.
I'm gonna go with the American man. I really like Charles, man.
Bubba Chuck.
Bubba Chuck. But then
Chuck
again,
Bubba, whatever his nickname is.
Francisco is a known finisher too, man. He's coming off a loss. I think this is gonna be a fire opening to a badass card, man.
So
This
yeah,
is the
this
way
is
they kick
gonna.
off the night.
We might start the fight or the night off with a fight of the night. I mean, this dude went to split decision with Nikolai Varitnikov and just kind of threw the game plan out the window is the problem. The other problem though is he lost to Zell Huber. That's not a good win. And he also lost to Jamie
Oh,
Malarkey. He also
we
lost
don't
to
like
Jamie
Zell
Malarkey.
Hoover.
No, fuck Zell Huber. He's Zell Pooper. So Radke's a phenomenal wrestler. He's got great submissions. His striking is there. I think Radke's going to take him down. I think he's possibly going to sub him, especially because Francisco Prado's coming on short notice. But I like Prado, man, even though he sold my fucking ticket the same night Kevin Holland did the D-Rod. But it is what it is. He's a great fighter. He took way more damage from Varitnikov than Nico Price did. Hate to bring that back up, but he put on a war and it was a split decision. Somebody thought he won, including me. So, but I
Definitely gonna.
think Buffalo
It's
Chuck,
gonna.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride with old Charles, man. Buffalo Chuck, son.
Oh,
The
Buffalo
American
Chuck, man. Fucking,
opening
he
up
should get this done because
UFC 327
he
in
just lost to a
Miami.
fucking Canadian in Canada, which I'll let slide because it's in Canada. But
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a banger card. I'm happy with my picks. I'm sure you are too. Before we call this episode, man, I wanted to bring up this fucking card to you. Gamebred MMA is back. Bareknuckle MMA for those unaware. It is headlined by Anthony Smith coming out of retirement against the Vanilla Gorilla Chase Sherman. And it is at 265 pounds. And reading this, it says,
Lionheart, son.
dude, I mean, that's a lion right there, 265 pounds. Heavyweight Anthony Smith might be different, but it's also Chase Sherman, so he's going to kick the fuck out of him. I just hope that his fucking PTSD he's had some bad PTSD moments in the cage, and I think that's why he should have stayed retired. But I'm hoping all that's gone and we see some good Lionheart Smith. Don't know if I get to watch this because they make it obscure stream. But let me just read this to you. It is the start of a 16-man heavyweight and lightweight tournament with the winners taking home $500K in prize money. In the main event, recently retired Anthony Smith returns to take on Chase Sherman. It is tomorrow. What the fuck? It's tomorrow.
Oh, I'm watching that.
That is fucking soon as fuck. Okay, so we got some good shit. 8 p.m.
I really like Anthony, man.
It's
I hope
on
he doesn't
YouTube.
just get messed
It's on
up.
YouTube for free, bro. So we could watch that shit for free. The only problem is we'll be interviewing Scuba Steve tomorrow at that time. But it is what it is. Maybe we can have some live reactions with him to it. I'll have to turn my camera away from the TV. But listen to this card. Main event, Smith versus Sherman. Co-main event, Guto Inocente, who don't know who that is, taking on Thiago Santos. Rafael Alves versus Anthony Njoku. Landon Quinones versus Elias Santos. Alex Nicholson versus Joel Bauman, don't know who them are. Charles Rose, ain't heard that name in a while, versus Jonaski Soho. Luis Pena, ain't heard that name in a while neither, versus Miri Sadegov. We got a wild card in here. Ray Cooper III versus Glaucio Elizario. Carl Moore versus Niaz Ramazanov. You got either Said or Saeed Salma versus Nikolai Kovalenko. And these are the last three I've said are heavyweights, by the way. Oscar Hierro Sosa versus Dennis Petrov. So, like, the last three fights ain't going to be more well-known guys. But, dude, this is a fucking nice little... This is all bare knuckle MMA, son.
I'm looking forward to that.
It's going to be bloody. It's going to be a
what
lot. That
time does it
octagon,
start
bro.
Eastern time?
So it says start time is 8 p.m. ET, so 8 to 8 our time.
Oh, so we'll be able to catch that main event for sure.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
be
well,
done
as soon
with
as the Steve
interviewing
interview
Steve.
goes off, we can watch that fucking. I'll be sitting there watching it while I edit. But yeah, no, that octagon is gonna be painted fucking blood red like Hellboy, dude. There's gonna be blood everywhere. I don't know if you watched any of the Bareknuckle MMA, but we watched the first one with I believe it was Fabricio Werdum
I
versus
watch
JDS.
BKFC every now and
Dude,
then.
Bare knuckle MMA is way worse, bro. And BKFC is bad. It's really bad with blood. Bare knuckle MMA is worse, dude. So JDS won their first card against Fabricio Werdum. Ground and pound with bare knuckles is bad. Werdum, the fight got stopped because his eyelid was all but falling off.
Hell yeah,
Like,
son. I'm
like
in there for that. But
I mean, he just got hard. I heard a thump. Fucking so, like right here, there was a hole in his eyelid, and JDS kept pounding that eyelid. No homo. And he fucking like they got up to end the round, and his fucking eyelid looked like it was about to fall off. Like he wasn't able to close his eye because it was open no matter what. And so they
oh,
called it. Yeah, it was bad, bro. And Fabricio Werdum is old. Like it's
I hope
like
something like that doesn't happen to Anthony Smith, man.
well, he's fighting Chase Sherman, who did not do very well in UFC. He had some wins, but it was
Yeah,
really
but he also got ragdolled by Roman Dolidze, and when Dolidze was he's a middleweight, moved up to 205, made Anthony look stupid.
yeah.
Uh,
But I like that was another fight that you could tell there was some weird shit going on, man. It was just like Anthony hasn't looked the same after he broke his foot versus Ankylov and that robbery at his house. PTSD is real and it's fucking with him bad. And
yeah,
then his coach has
yeah,
passed away too, so that's
yeah.
another
Best his
another
coaches were his
crucial
best friends too, man.
yeah,
Shout
another
out to
crucial
Anthony Smith,
factor.
man.
Yeah.
Anthony Smith's a warrior. People talk a lot of shit about him, man.
He's a
That
beast,
nobody
man.
knows. Yeah, walk a mile
He
on
could
that
have been
guy's
the champ
shoes.
if he was soft. If he was soft, he could have been the champ, but he decided to
Yeah,
keep fighting John Jones even after
yeah.
taking a knee from the dirtiest fucking fighter to ever grace the cage. So,
Yeah, he could have altered MMA history forever, been
yeah.
labeled, been a champion, but that guy got up after taking that knee and continued to
Yeah.
fight. Like he's a warrior.
Yeah.
He's ran into some hard
Just
shit,
had some
man.
trouble, man, that's all. But
Yeah.
back to what we were not to change the subject, but since we're on the subject of JDS versus Werdum, it was bad. Both of his eyelids were fucked actually. I'm looking at it right now. um Yeah, this was in September 9th, 2023. It was bad. It was really bad. It was actually their fifth event, not their first. And I'm pretty sure it was for a heavyweight title. Verdum is 48 right now. This was 3 years ago. So Verdum took that fucking damage at 45 years old. I wonder how old JDS is, because JDS is about to fight fucking who's he fighting? Fucking on the MVP card. I
I
can't
don't
remember
know.
bro's name. Let's see. Hey, so JDS is 42 now. 3 years ago, he was 39, beating up a 45-year-old. So significant fucking age difference. Oh dude, he's fucked up some dudes, man. He apparently defended that belt. It looks like he's fighting Robelas to Spain on that card, which is an insane fight to take at 42 years
Oh
old.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Golly, man. That
yeah, that's
knockout could like end his life. He needs to be careful.
yeah, JDS took some bad ones too. He got knocked out by Curtis Blades. So, but yeah, he won that belt in Gamebred. I think it was a belt, might have just been a main event. And then he won his next one in round two. Let's see, Despain, I'm pretty sure lost to Sam Alvey in Karate Combat, or am I tripping? I feel like I remember him losing to somebody in Karate Combat. It only shows his fucking. He's got a loss to Austin Lane. What the fuck? That's so wild. That's
No,
uh
man, we appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe, comment on the videos, man. We'd love to talk to y'all. Follow us on TikTok at Clinch Combos Pod, and Split the Difference
yep.
on TikTok.
Don't forget
Fight.
to tune in tomorrow. Well, it'll actually be
Yep.
Saturday. Saturday, the interview with Scuba Steve will drop, and Scuba Steve actually fights next Friday, the 17th. It's going to be a banger. His opponent is a tough guy. We'll talk more about that tomorrow when we talk to him. But he's a dude that's very, very much on the cusp of making the UFC. You'll want to. I've already interviewed him once on my page on TikTok and on my YouTube page. But if you want to get my picks for the card, which are going to be very not a low confidence card, but highly volatile picks, Hit me up on TikTok. Follow us on Fight Talk on TikTok. Or not, sorry. Clinch Combos Pod on TikTok. Fight Talk on X. I'm sure Jane's already said that. Follow the fucking YouTube. When we get 100 subs, I'm probably going to give this Mark Coleman signed glove away. It's awesome, but I am down to show some love if y'all show it first. So, with that being said, did I miss anything, James?
Oh man, y'all just make sure to like, subscribe to this YouTube channel, man. Y'all make sure to comment too, talk to us. We'd love to talk to you back. Everything y'all
That's
see,
right.
man, interact
Yes,
with it,
sir.
man. We
And
greatly appreciate it.
just hit us before we hit you with our car.
That's
So
facts.
that's right, because we need some love thrown our way. But and we potentially will be getting a Mark Coleman interview. Just waiting on a response from the older guy. So he's a little bit older, but he was on Rampage Jackson's stream the other day. So we're in good shape. We just need a response. But yeah, with that being said, man, it's good talking to you, brother. Let's go ahead and call this episode, man. We'll be back tomorrow and then probably next Wednesday ish after 327 to react to our new light heavyweight champion, Yuri Prohashka.
That's right, son.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night, y'all.